Stop it. Get some help.
Honestly, just kill it. I'm ready for it to fucking die.
In a sense, it might be fair to say you're creating a fun game and everything, but inadvertently along the way you're creating a monster. Are you in future going to take corporate responsibility over care of duty? Will you look at that?
You know,
No. No way, bro. No way I had to do them like that. When you want to voice your opinions, you gotta do so in a very, very witty way. In a very artistic way. And nowadays, in 2019, I believe memes are a form of art or expression. And if you can incorporate them in your videos and make them comedic or entertaining, but still have some kind of meaning in them, I think you got a banger. Because man, when I try on a video, you guys know me. Like I've had some banger videos this year, but man, I had to do that intro for this potentially last Black Ops 4 video. But what's up, guys? It's here, Bayanino or Quadigy. And in today's video, man, it's been a while, I'm sorry. In today's Black Ops 4 video, I'm pretty much doing my final review on Black Ops 4. Because in case you guys didn't know, the day I should be uploading this video is October 12th. And what happened October 12th of 2018? That's right, Black Ops 4 came out to the public. So now it's been officially a full year since Black Ops 4 has been out, and I feel like this is the time to make that review, my final thoughts, you know, how this year has gone by, the blessings, the thousands of curses this game has gotten, and I'm going to be pretty much going full raw. I don't have any scripted commentary or anything, so obviously I might cut out some of my ums or whatever, but you'll pretty much hear my raw thoughts throughout this whole video. If you guys are wondering about the Black Ops 4 videos or where I've been, I've obviously been uploading Call of Duty Mobile because I really enjoy that game. And it's been doing extremely well for my channel. I might do 1 or 2 more Black Ops 4 videos. I'm thinking about making a montage. And then one more random BO4 video on like my last class setups and stats or something. So let me know if you guys support this video. If this video gets at least 200 likes, 250 likes, something like that. If this video does well, then I'll 100% bring out a BO4 montage and my last class setups and stats for this game. Because honestly, I was thinking of this being the last video, but we'll see. Just support this video, please. But like I said, I've been enjoying COD Mobile, but don't worry, when Modern Warfare comes out, I will be uploading Modern Warfare. If you've been supporting me during my Call of Duty Mobile grind, I freaking appreciate you. That's all I want to say. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let me talk about good old Black Ops 4, man. To me, this year was intriguing. To me, I really don't think Black Ops 4 was a bad game. I actually enjoyed this game a ton. Like, a lot, actually. Even though I had a lot of, like, I guess, dead points in the game, I could casually play this game and enjoy myself and not really rage over anything seriously. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is about Black Ops 4, but I do genuinely enjoy it. I really do. Like, let me know if you guys share my thoughts and sentiments. But for the most part, when I streamed this game, it was pretty fun. I don't know. It was hated. It was hated by a lot of people. But by being myself, I would meme the hell out of this game. Because it was just very, very memeable. Like, if you think about it, Operation Grand Heist, that's when the reserve cases came in. Oh, you already know, like, the money bag came in. There was just so many things to meme in this game. And I really took advantage of that this year. Like, I don't know. In terms of, like, video content, I want to say this was my best year in making videos. Just because of how creative I can be with Black Ops 4. Just because of the content it did have. When people say Black Ops 4 has no content, I kind of disagree, just because, like, I personally got really creative with my videos this year, and I kind of thank BO4 for being quote-unquote dead in some people's eyes, because I was able to pretty much take advantage of that and make videos that I thought were pretty entertaining in my opinion. So if you've watched a bunch of my BO4 videos, you probably have seen some of my best videos, probably since Infinite Warfare. I mean, I made some good World War II videos too, I made some good IW videos, but I think Black Ops 4, I really polished my editing style. And honestly, I have to thank, you know, the quote-unquote deadness of Black Ops 4. But for me, I could casually enjoy this game. I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy it for a second year. But if I was to play this game casually, I think it's not a bad game, in my opinion. Like, the gameplay, I think, is decent. Obviously, let's not talk about DLC weapons and all that, but just, I don't know, the guns feel pretty decent. The time to kill is what kind of turned me off in this game initially, but then I got used to it. I still wish the health was a little bit lower, but in general, I believe Black Ops 4 was an okay game. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. I have 40 days on this game, and I don't regret having 40 days on this game, or however many days I might have. I enjoyed Blackout, even though I didn't play it as much. You know, I did grind for those Blackout Alcatraz tournaments, and that was pretty fun. You know, I played some zombies. I thought the zombies matches were pretty interesting, though I could see as a zombies player, they were kind of underwhelming to some kind of degree. But for the most part, I think I enjoyed Black Ops 4 multiplayer and League play especially. Those League play videos were freaking fire. But, like, what happened? Like, I don't know. Like, Black Ops 4 was a banger in the beginning. I will say that. Black Ops 4 was a complete banger. Everybody was playing this game. And then it kind of, like, lost track of itself after a while, if you guys think about it. And so here I want to discuss, like, what exactly happened to Black Ops 4? What killed it, you know? What made everybody not want to play this game? Well, I guess you guys can all point the answers into the first 30 seconds or the first minute of this video. Micro-transactions. Okay, let's start off with Black Ops 4's starting price. You bought Black Ops 4 for $60. That's their bare game, so you're already paying $60 for a game. And then they charge you $20 for a camo. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. Think about it then. What if you bought the Black Ops Pass with Black Ops 4? I think that's like $100 or something. Okay, so you paid $100 for the base game, and now they want you to pay $20 for a fucking unicorn camo. Oh, okay, so I just spent $120 on the game, where a third of the game was basically spent on a camo and some reserve cases. Like, hello? Where is your logic in that? Like, what are you thinking, bro? And not even a zombies unicorn camo, but a rehashed unicorn camo. It was cool when they had the unicorn camo and some of the DLC weapons in the contraband stream, because at least you could grind the contraband stream and go get those weapons through grinding. That's how I have the original GKS unicorn and the one that I mean, like, you know, a couple months ago, more or less. But why? Why would you overcharge so much when you already profited heavily from the Black Ops Pass and from the base game itself? Like I don't know, this year they just went too overboard with the microtransactions, and that really took away from how, I guess, awesome or decent the gameplay was. I think the gameplay in this game was not bad. It wasn't the best, obviously, but I don't think it was terrible. Like, this game actually played well, in my opinion. But the microtransactions just kind of ruined it. As you guys could tell, I mean, obviously I bought some of the microtransactions because I thought they were pretty cool. You know, I personally had the money to spend, and, you know, I always, you know, left it up to public opinion if you wanted to buy it or not. You know, it's their money. That's another argument I could put out there. Like, people were gonna buy this stuff anyways. But was I gonna spend money after a certain extent? Hell no. I think I stopped buying stuff for this game, like a ton of stuff, after Operation Grand Heist. I think when the Swordfish Mark II came out and the Replacer bundle, and they charged a good amount of money for that, I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit overboard. Like, I don't know, that just kind of turned me off. Like, if at least they charged for the melee weapons, like, obviously the hammer, I bought the hammer because I knew I was getting the hammer. But if you're giving me everything, but you're also giving me reserve cases that are probably going to be useless to me, I won't buy your stuff. I want what's of value to me. The camos that came with no bundles, no freaking reserve cases or anything, I would buy that. Like the Nebula camo. I think the Nebula camo was one of the only camos that came without any reserve cases or anything. I think it was like 600 COD points or 700 COD points. That was a COD. The weaponized 115 camo, that was a COD because it came with nothing. But I think it was Operation, I think it was the second half of Days of Summer or the first half of Apocalypse Year. Somewhere there was a freaking camo that they sold for $20, a reactive camo. I'm like, bruh, are you freaking kidding me? The microtransactions really ruined this game, and I think that's why nobody just went to this game. And so you're thinking about what else was prominent about Black Ops 4. Blackout. Blackout was actually not a bad game mode in my opinion. But obviously, there was no other competitors when it comes to like battle royales at the time, when it comes to like boots on the ground games with no building and all that. You know, Blackout was just a solid BR with nobody to really compete against except for PUBG. And then we just kind of knocked PUBG out of the water. So Blackout was really carrying this game. But even then, Blackout kind of got overtaken by Apex for a good while when they came out in like February. Freaking Respawn came in and just say, oh, you got Blackout? Like, your multiplayer is already getting kind of bodied by yourselves. Let's just put the nail in the coffin. And they just bodied Blackout pretty much. Like, Apex is a better game. It's a better battle royale. I do enjoy it a ton. Even though I don't play it a ton, it's just because, like, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I gotta focus my efforts on multiplayer and giving you guys the best content, because some of my videos, they take a while to edit, so I don't really have much time to play other games. But when I did play Apex and uploaded a couple videos on it, I enjoyed that game a ton, and it was paying off for a bit until, the, you know, Apex kind of died off on itself as well. But it's starting to revive itself a little bit, but I don't know. You know, that's Apex. That's a whole nother game for another story. But in the end, Blackout was just became kind of overshadowed by Apex. And then the multiplayer itself couldn't shine because it seems like Treyarch was really trying to focus on Blackout. Like, for heaven's sake, for this last season, or the last operation of Black Ops 4, they gave Blackout the jetpack mode, but they didn't give Black Ops 4 multiplayer the jetpack mode. Do you know how many people would have loved to at least try that? Like, people were going to criticize the Blackout jetpack mode anyways. I don't know if the developers were afraid to make a jetpack mode for Black Ops 4 or whatever the case is, like a limited time mode. But, like, at least it would have been something different, you know what I mean? Infected was pretty fun. Prop Hunt was pretty fun for a bit. Gun Game. I mean, even though I didn't play Gun Game that much, but I did play a little bit of Infected, and I definitely would have played a jetpack mode for BO4 multiplayer. Like, I don't know, it just seems like multiplayer was kind of neglected, and it could have been so much better if it had just a lot more support. For instance, what does every Black Ops game have, except for Black Ops 4? A VSAT. A VSAT never came to Black Ops 4, and that's just like, that's a staple. That's a staple kill streak in the Black Ops series. You know, the Modern Warfare series, the Infinity Ward series, they all kind of focus on nukes and stuff. But what did Black Ops, what did the Black Ops series have? What did Treyarch have that gave it that extreme edge that made people want to play the game? That VSAT, that Blackbird, that SR-71, the freaking hater. Like, where was that at? And I don't know, there was just certain decisions that they made on this game that I feel like if they would have just listened to the community more and would have tried and experimented, it would have been nice to see a hater, see if it would have played well, see what kind of reception your community would have gotten. You want to build your community, you don't want to tear against it. Once again, it might just be Activision's doing instead of Treyarch, in which I can completely understand. No hate to Treyarch. It's just, I don't know. I just kind of wish Activision / Treyarch could kind of wake up. And it's like I said, or it's kind of like the meme or video clip that I included in the beginning of this video. Are they going to take corporate responsibility? Because, like Black Ops 4, it was a beautiful human being. It was a beautiful baby. I'm not going to lie. It was, it wasn't the best baby around. But, you had its training wheels, it was riding that nice little tricycle, I want to say. And then, out of nowhere, they just kind of, like, stripped the training wheels off of the baby. And then when it became a child, it couldn't run, it couldn't freaking ride the bike anymore. And they just created a monster, a freaking monstrous fucking... They made a monstrous man or woman, however you want to take it, that just couldn't know how to deal with life and is probably depressed as hell and is just needing money, so it's offering whatever it can to try and get this money. Which is, basically that's just my analogy to microtransactions and BO4 being this monster's baby. So, with Modern Warfare, they have a beautiful baby once again. That's what I'm trying to say. They have a beautiful baby once again. Are they gonna, is it gonna be their Call of Duty to care for this duty? Care of Duty, man. Is this Call of Duty or Care of Duty? Because we're definitely gonna need some Care of Duty after what happened with Black Ops 4. They cannot let the microtransactions go crazy with Modern Warfare because that's a paid game. They have COD Mobile to rely on. COD Mobile is going to make them millions of dollars because the game comes out. It's free. That's why I've been playing COD Mobile. It's free. Everybody has access to it. And so people are going to buy microtransactions more than crazy than on Black Ops 4. And the microtransactions won't be held as negatively, in my opinion. Even though they are kind of iffy, in my opinion, Call of Duty Mobile actually gives you a ton of free stuff to do, and it gives you freaking free guns for days, in my opinion. And they actually reward you for grinding, in my opinion, as well. So, it's just like, this is my advice to Treyarch / Activision. If anybody's freaking watching this video, I enjoyed Black Ops 4. I will admit that. You know, I endorse, you know, I try to support Black Ops 4 in my videos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love Black Ops 4. Like, that's why I kept uploading it, obviously. Like, even though views were down at some points, I could have easily went to maybe Minecraft or Fortnite or Apex. But I stuck with Call of Duty because I love this Call of Duty. You know, if this was World War II, oh boy. If I had like another World War II or an AW, I would have been gone probably. Who knows what the heck I would have done. But Black Ops 4, it was a decent game. The only thing is, like, myself, I'm not the biggest content creator, so I can't tell everybody that, you know, BO4 is the best game ever. And the developers' decisions themselves, they kind of ruined the game themselves because of the microtransactions, like I said before. That's what really overshadowed not adding in a VSAT and maybe numerous other things, not completely listening to community feedback, in my opinion, and trying to experiment with things would have been really, really cool, at least in my eyes. So for Modern Warfare, please care for it, you know. From Call of Duty to Care of Duty, please care for this Call of Duty, because you have a beautiful baby. We all saw what happened with Infinite Warfare. It became a way better game. Infinite Warfare was a beautiful baby, but nobody cared for it, or at least the community didn't care for it. I think Activision / Infinity Ward did a good job at caring for Infinite Warfare because it was such a good game, but fortunately the community was dumb. But now you have a community that kind of cares about Modern Warfare, but when they hear these microtransactions, man, it's just sounding like an L. So watch your boundaries. Don't do anything crazy with the microtransactions. Obviously, you can have some. You need to make a profit somehow because you're losing revenue by giving us, like, you know, free maps, because there's no Black Ops Pass or Season Pass this year. So you have to give us some kind. You need some kind of revenue, which I can understand. But you got COD Mobile. You know, don't go overboard with the microtransactions. You know, have some cool stuff. You want people to buy it, but don't offer it at too high of a price. And for God's sake, don't bundle supply drops with certain items. Please have an option to buy just the item that people crave. But yeah, I think that perfectly explains what happened with Black Ops 4 1 year later. It turned from this beautiful baby that everybody was hyped to see to where everybody just wants it to die. Everybody's done, you know. People, I'm not watching Black Ops 4 that much. If you watch this video, I actually respect you because I freaking love you all my heart. Sorry if this commentary was a bit boring. It's probably one of the longest commentaries I've done all year. But I just wanted to put my feelings out there. I don't know how much of this I'm going to cut out, but I'm probably going to put the whole freaking, what is this, maybe 20 minutes video. But yeah, if you enjoy my commentaries, if you enjoy my videos, if you enjoyed this, yeah, just, I don't know. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, because this came from the heart. I try to, you know, make my feelings known as much as I can, and I did enjoy Black Ops 4, just, you know, it just wasn't cared for properly. So, once again, please watch the first minute of this video once again, because that's probably the most important part that you can take away, and plus you'll probably laugh about it too. Show your friends this video if you want, if they want a meme. And if you guys really want another Black Ops 4 video, my final Black Ops 4 class ups, you're going to play Black Ops 4 again for this year, or if you just want to see some dope stuff, support this video. I freaking love you guys. Keep being big ballers. And I'll see you guys later. I freaking love you all. And bye.